Amidst the desolate edge of the world, where ice reigns supreme and the horizon stretches into an endless white abyss, lies a realm forged by relentless cold. Here the wind howls like a furious symphony, slicing through the mist as pale as ghostly snow. Faint and fleeting, light struggles to pierce the darkness, swallowed by an unimaginable, bone-chilling frost. Yet beneath this frozen void, life persists, a delicate dance of survival where death and resilience intertwine. Brace yourself, for the journey to uncover the secrets of this wild, untamed wilderness is about to begin. Welcome to Antarctica, a world of ice, survival, and wonder. At the farthest reaches of the Earth lies a realm sculpted by nature's most unforgiving hand, Antarctica. Over 30 million years old, this continent of eternal ice stretches across more than 14 million square kilometers, making it a frozen kingdom like no other. Here, the air itself is a weapon, with savage winds that roar across the desolate landscape at speeds exceeding 322 kilometers per hour, slicing through the towering glaciers. It is a land of brutal extremes, where temperatures once plummeted to a bone-shattering minus 89.2 degrees Celsius at the Soviet Union's Vostok station in 1983, the coldest temperature ever recorded on our planet. This is a world where survival is an art, and every breath is a testament to resilience. In the heart of Antarctica, a frozen empire rises. Colossal ice sheets, towering mountains of solid frost, and massive icebergs drifting like silent, crystalline giants. Beneath this frozen fortress lies a treasure beyond imagination. An astonishing 70% of the planet's fresh water, locked away in an eternal prison of ice. If this frigid kingdom were ever to surrender its icy grip, the world would tremble, and oceans would swell, drowning coastlines under a relentless surge, reshaping continents and rewriting the map of life itself. In 1959, after years of secretive diplomacy and delicate negotiations, a historic pact was forged, the Antarctic Treaty. This agreement transformed Antarctica into a sanctuary for peaceful scientific exploration, a continent untouched by conflict, dedicated solely to the pursuit of knowledge. To this day, 48 nations have pledged to preserve this pristine wilderness. But as the long, merciless winter descends, Antarctica is consumed by darkness. For months, the sun vanishes beyond the horizon, leaving the continent cloaked in an endless night. The reason is simple yet profound. The Earth's tilt plunges this icy realm into shadow, where temperatures plummet to deadly lows, and life must summon all its resilience to endure. Even as the sun abandons Antarctica, plunging it into the relentless embrace of darkness and unimaginable cold, life defies the frozen void. This desolate wilderness is home to creatures of astounding resilience, masters of survival in an unforgiving world. Chief among them are the penguins, the iconic sentinels of the Antarctic. 8 remarkable species waddle, dive, and thrive on this frozen frontier. But rather than being defined by a single species, the entire penguin family has become the living emblem of this wild, untamed continent. Each day, they perform incredible feats just to survive, braving the bitter winds, navigating vast ice fields, and diving into frigid waters in search of life. Here in the kingdom of ice, they are not merely birds, they are symbols of endurance. In the fleeting embrace of Antarctic summer, a rare spectacle unfolds. The sun's pale light dances across colossal ice floes, turning them into glittering, crystalline giants adrift in a silver sea. Along the northern coast, the relentless chill loosens its grip just enough for the thick ice sheet to fracture, creating immense crevasses that plunge into the dark, nutrient-rich waters below. It is a moment of transformation, where life awakens beneath the frozen abyss. Plankton blooms in the cold currents, feeding a vibrant web of marine creatures. And amid this surge of life, the emperor penguins begin their epic journey. Towering above all other penguin species, these majestic birds march across the endless ice, their solemn procession a testament to endurance. It is here, in the heart of this icy kingdom, that survival is written in each determined step. Standing proud and regal, emperor penguins are giants of their kind, reaching heights of up to 1.2 meters and weighing over 40 kilograms. Each winter, they embark on a solemn march along the frozen coastline, a relentless journey through a world gripped by icy darkness. The males, though flightless, stand with wings outstretched like shields, braving the fierce, cutting winds. Their bodies are masterpieces of survival, streamlined for the sea, draped in a waterproof coat of feathers. A striking contrast of colors defines them. A sleek black head and back, a pristine white belly, a gentle yellow chest, and vibrant golden ear patches that catch the faint light. Their wings, stiff and flat, are transformed into powerful flippers, pressed tightly against their bodies to conserve precious warmth. In this frozen realm, the emperor penguin is more than a bird. It is a symbol of grace, endurance, and the unyielding will to live. To survive in a land where cold is a constant predator, emperor penguins have evolved with a remarkable design. Their sleek, streamlined bodies are wrapped in a dense layer of waterproof feathers, a living armor against the icy winds. But even this is not enough. When they open their wings, 16% more of their surface is exposed to the freezing air, a dangerous trade-off in a world where warmth is life. And yet they endure. Each winter, they embark on an epic journey, a grueling march across the vast, frozen wasteland, sometimes covering distances of up to 120 kilometers. Step by painful step, they press forward, braving blizzards and treacherous ice. But this journey is not for survival alone. It is a pilgrimage of life. At the end of this frozen odyssey lies a sacred duty, the protection of a single fragile egg. Here, in the heart of the Antarctic wilderness, fathers become guardians, cradling their precious eggs on their feet, shielding them beneath a warm fold of their bellies. It is a mission fueled not by instinct alone, but by a profound, almost sacred love. In the heart of the merciless Antarctic winter, where temperatures plunge to a bone-chilling minus 60 degrees Celsius, emperor penguins stand as living fortresses. Beneath their dense plumage lies a thick layer of insulating fat, nature's armor against the lethal cold. But their true strength is revealed in their unwavering devotion. For 2 relentless months, the males undertake a sacred vigil. They do not eat, they do not wander. They simply stand. Balancing a single fragile egg atop their feet, they shield it with a warm fold of skin, a living cradle against the brutal cold. Huddled together in tight, protective circles, they become a wall against the howling winds and swirling fog. Their unity is a fortress, their patience a shield. In this frozen cathedral of ice, they endure in silence, a solemn brotherhood driven by a force greater than hunger or pain, the promise of new life. In this frozen frontier at the edge of the world, life pulses with a quiet, unyielding strength. It is a place where survival is an act of devotion, where each heartbeat is a testament to an unspoken promise. Here in the endless white, emperor penguins stand as silent guardians, steadfast, selfless, and unwavering. They endure the brutal cold, not for themselves, but for the fragile spark of life they cradle beneath them. It is a living reminder of unconditional love and sacrifice, a sacred instinct as ancient as time itself. Antarctica is not just the coldest place on Earth. It is a land of quiet miracles, where the impossible becomes possible with each new day. Against all odds, the emperor penguins thrive. With an astounding annual survival rate of 95.1%, they defy death in one of the harshest environments known to life. These resilient survivors live an average of 19.9 years, their lives marked by courage and endurance. Researchers believe that even in this unforgiving realm, a rare few may live beyond 50 years, a testament to nature's unbreakable will. During the hunting season, emperor penguins transform into fearless deep-sea divers, plunging into the frigid Antarctic waters to astonishing depths of up to 535 meters. With unmatched endurance, they can hold their breath for over 18 minutes, navigating the icy darkness in search of their prey, primarily squid and shimmering Antarctic fish known as krill. These underwater excursions are a test of their resilience, a ballet of survival in the twilight beneath the ice. But their journey doesn't end there. As the emperor penguins continue, they head towards the Antarctic Peninsula, a place where nature's harshness softens, even if only slightly. In the northern reaches of this frozen realm, the climate is considered the mildest in Antarctica. Here, summer's touch melts the towering ice, carving out vast bays and open waters along the coast. Free from the grip of drifting ice, these waters become a haven for life. Among these sanctuaries lies South Georgia Island, a true Antarctic paradise. Here, penguins march with proud, graceful steps, and seals bask lazily on sunlit shores. It is a place of rare serenity and abundant life, where penguins and seals find a refuge, thriving in the fleeting embrace of Antarctic summer. A world where the struggle for survival gives way to moments of peace and quiet freedom. Amidst the endless white expanse of snow, the king penguin stands like a radiant warrior, a symbol of resilience and grace in the frozen wilderness. Towering up to 1 meter tall and weighing around 18 kilograms, the king penguin is the second largest penguin species on Earth. Its appearance is striking, with a sleek, dark gray back and a vibrant orange stripe that elegantly arcs across its neck and chest. The long, slender beak is a defining feature, setting it apart with an air of regal majesty. Unlike their larger relatives, the emperor penguins, who brave the brutal cold of remote ice fields to breed, king penguins take a different path. They make short migrations, avoiding the most extreme ice-choked beaches. In the relatively milder waters of South Georgia Island, they find a sanctuary, a place where life flourishes beneath the waves. Here they feast on a rich diet of lanternfish, squid, and other essential prey. But their mastery extends beyond the surface. King penguins are exceptional divers, often plunging to depths of over 100 meters and sometimes reaching 300 meters. Each dive can last up to 5 minutes, a feat of endurance that few creatures can match. In the water, they are swift and agile, gliding at speeds between 6 to 10 kilometers per hour. At times, they perform graceful, dolphin-like leaps, a technique that helps them maintain speed and conserve energy while breathing. On land, their elegance turns almost comical. They waddle with a charming, awkward gait or slide effortlessly on their bellies to save energy. Yet beneath this apparent clumsiness is a creature of remarkable determination and grace, perfectly adapted to thrive in the icy world it calls home. Unlike many other penguin species, king penguins follow a unique reproductive cycle that lasts between 14 to 16 months, allowing each pair to raise only one chick every year. When the egg is laid, both parents take turns caring for it, carefully cradling it in a special pouch on their feet, away from the freezing ice. In the harsh grip of winter, the chicks gather into groups known as creches for protection. A few adult penguins stand as guardians, shielding the young while their parents are away, busy hunting in the cold, nutrient-rich waters. The young king penguins are easily distinguished by their appearance. They are covered in thick, dark brown down feathers and have long beaks. This makes them look quite different from the emperor penguin chicks, which are covered in soft gray plumage with a distinctive black and white mask. On the remote Salisbury Plain of South Georgia Island, a breathtaking spectacle unfolds. Hundreds of thousands of king penguins gather in vast colonies, forming a stunning, orderly pattern that resembles a magical maze. Over 100,000 breeding pairs stand side by side, their bodies pressing together for warmth and protection. It is a living tapestry of life, a testament to the harmony of nature in this icy realm. Here in a land ruled by cold and isolation, the king penguins stand as radiant gifts from the Creator, their brilliant colors and graceful presence bringing life and beauty to the frozen world. Amidst the drifting icebergs with a robust body and bright, watchful eyes, the Weddell seal emerges from the frigid waters of Antarctica. Weighing between 400 and 600 kilograms and stretching up to 3.5 meters in length, this remarkable creature is built for survival. Its thick layer of insulating blubber provides essential warmth in the icy waters. But it is not just its size or fat that make the Weddell seal exceptional. It is its patience and extraordinary survival skills. In this frozen world, survival is a constant challenge, and for the Weddell seal, one of the greatest threats is maintaining access to fresh air beneath the ice. But this seal has a solution. With sharp claws on its front flippers, it carves breathing holes in the thick ice. Day after day, it works tirelessly, scratching and scraping the ice surface to keep these vital airways open. Each hole is a lifeline, a gateway to survival, ensuring it can resurface after a long dive. And those dives are nothing short of extraordinary. Weddell seals can plunge to depths of up to 600 meters beneath the ice, holding their breath for an astonishing 80 minutes, a record in the world of marine life. These underwater excursions are a test of endurance, as they navigate the dark, icy depths in search of fish and other prey. But with each dive, they return to the surface, breathing in the frosty air through the holes they so diligently maintain, a testament to their remarkable resilience in this world of ice. This incredible ability allows Weddell seals to venture into the dark, frigid depths of the ocean, where fish and squid are abundant, a critical advantage during the harsh Antarctic winter, when the sea is sealed beneath thick ice and food becomes scarce. In these frozen waters, survival is not just a skill, it is a relentless struggle, and the Weddell seal is an exceptional hunter and diver, a master of the icy depths. But their resilience is not limited to hunting. During the frosty breeding season, female Weddell seals seek out safe spots near their breathing holes to give birth, typically between September and November. The newborn pups are born with a soft, white coat that provides crucial warmth during their first vulnerable days. Throughout this period, the mother remains by her pup's side, a fierce and dedicated guardian, protecting her young and teaching it the skills needed for survival. Even as fierce blizzards rage and temperatures plunge below -40 degrees Celsius, the mother seal endures with quiet strength. She is a sentinel of life in a world where survival is a constant challenge. The Weddell seal faces this brutal environment with remarkable resilience, not through display or aggression, but with a quiet, unyielding determination, a silent warrior of the frozen seas. Behind the towering icebergs, another vibrant story unfolds within this unforgiving wilderness. It is the tale of the gentoo penguin, a remarkable species that thrives in the icy realm of Antarctica. Standing between 70 and 90 centimeters tall and weighing between 5 and 8 kilograms, the gentoo penguin is the third largest penguin species in the world. Their appearance is unmistakable, with bright white eye patches that circle their eyes like a pair of headphones, and a striking orange-red beak that stands out against the bleak, snowy landscape. But their beauty is only the beginning of their story. What truly sets the gentoo penguin apart is its incredible vitality and unmatched speed in the water. These sleek swimmers are the fastest penguins in the world, capable of reaching astonishing speeds of up to 36 kilometers per hour. This remarkable agility is not just for show. It is a vital skill that helps them evade deadly predators like leopard seals and killer whales, which lurk beneath the icy waters, waiting for a chance to strike. In the frozen realm of Antarctica, the gentoo penguin is a symbol of grace, speed, and survival. A reminder that even in the harshest of places, life can be swift, vibrant, and full of wonder. As summer arrives and the ice begins to melt, the gentoo penguins prepare for their breeding season. Unlike other penguin species that embark on long migrations, gentoos remain loyal to the relatively ice-free shores of the Falkland Islands and Kerguelen. Here they gather in large colonies and a quiet yet beautiful ritual begins. The males take on the task of building nests from small pebbles, a process that requires patience and dedication. These pebbles are more than just nesting materials. They are symbols of affection, carefully collected by the males as precious gifts for their chosen mates. Sometimes the competition can be fierce, with rival males attempting to steal pebbles to improve their own nests. Once a female accepts the gift, the pair begins the delicate process of incubation. Gentoo penguins are known for their remarkable cooperation. Both parents share the responsibility of protecting and warming the eggs, taking turns while the other ventures out to the sea in search of food. It is a partnership built on trust and teamwork, a testament to their bond and a reminder of the quiet beauty of life in the harsh, icy world they call home. Their diet is a rich blend of fish, squid, and crustaceans, a precious source of nutrition that they bring back to their young. When the chicks finally break free from their fragile shells, they take their first breaths in a world of ice and snow. Tiny and vulnerable, these young gentoos cannot yet swim, but they are never alone. Under the watchful eyes of their devoted parents, they receive constant care and protection. The rough, raspy calls of the gentoo colonies echo across the frozen landscape, a symphony of life in a world defined by ice and survival. It is a powerful reminder of the resilience of life, thriving even in the most unforgiving environments. The leopard seal's hunger is not limited to penguins alone. It preys on young seals and other creatures that dare to inhabit the icy waters. With its powerful jaws and cunning tactics, it reigns as a formidable predator. But even this fearsome hunter must constantly look over its shoulder. In the frigid waters of the Southern Ocean, there is an even more dangerous rival, a true apex predator that casts a shadow over all others. Stay with us as we unveil the identity of Antarctica's most fearsome hunter. As the icy waters of the Ross Sea awaken, a world of vibrant life emerges. Powerful ocean currents rise from the depths, carrying an abundance of nutrients that nourish millions of living creatures in this bustling breeding ground. Summer has arrived in Antarctica. The ice begins to melt, and the rising waters reveal a coastline teeming with life. It is a true celebration of nature, drawing countless species to gather, feed, and reproduce. This is a time of abundance. Massive colonies of penguins, seals, and sea lions converge along the shores, each species showcasing its own unique traits and behaviors. Yet they all share this energetic, thriving space, a dynamic tapestry of life in the frozen wilderness. Amid this teeming haven, the Adelie penguin embarks on a nearly impossible journey, a return of more than 13,000 kilometers from the distant north to bask in the brief embrace of sunlight. It is a test of endurance and survival, a pilgrimage of life in one of the most extreme environments on Earth. Adelie penguins may not be the largest of their kind, standing at just around 70 centimeters tall and weighing between 3.8 and 8.2 kilograms. They are significantly smaller than their towering relatives, the king and emperor penguins. But do not be fooled by their modest size. These little birds possess a courage that is nothing short of extraordinary, matched only by their remarkable persistence. In great flocks, they make their way to the exposed rocky shores, where each pair begins an age-old mission, building a nest. With no grass or vegetation available, they turn to the beach, gathering smooth pebbles to construct their small stone sanctuaries. Each rock is carefully chosen and placed, protecting their eggs from the icy waters. Together, these determined little birds form vast nesting colonies, where they huddle close for warmth, defying the bitter cold. Adelie penguins are also known for their daring hunting expeditions. They leap boldly over jagged rocks and ice, launching themselves into the freezing sea with impressive dives, sometimes clearing heights of up to 3 meters. In the water, they become swift and agile hunters, darting at speeds of 8 kilometers per hour and diving to depths of 150 meters in pursuit of fish. Each foraging journey is an adventure, a test of survival, and they meet it head-on with the spirit of tiny warriors, exploring every corner of the ocean. But perhaps their greatest challenge is their insatiable curiosity. Unfazed by danger, Adelie penguins often approach sled dogs with a tilt of their heads and a look of wide-eyed wonder. Even as the dogs bark and tug at their ropes, the penguins show no fear. To them, the barking is nothing more than a curious greeting. They step closer, chests puffed out, and respond with their own raucous calls. It is a bold dance of curiosity and courage, until a sudden movement, a leap, a sharp cry, and a splash of red on the snow signal the end of the encounter. In the frozen world of Antarctica, these little adventurers stand as symbols of bravery and resilience, fearless souls exploring a land where survival is a constant battle.